Hello and welcome to PetXI Interactive, the home of GCSE revision on the go. When you last heard Find the Product of Prime Factors, you might have heard people going on about some sort of tree, something that looks quite like a Christmas tree with loads of baubles. But what does it all mean? Today, you'll unlock the mystery to these wonderful trees. Exciting times. I am in fact so confident about how easy this maths is to teach that I'm going to teach you in a race against Dave, who has bet me that he can complete a challenge before I can get this maths across to you.
Each assistant has to devour 5 dry cream crackers in the time it takes you to complete your maths. Okay, so no more messing about. Let's get this show on the road.
Now, before we start looking at products and things, we need to understand what prime numbers are. Prime numbers are special numbers as they have exactly 2 factors, just the number 1 and the number itself. Something that loads of people get wrong is that they think 1 is a prime number. But you won't get this wrong because you're watching this math burst. The smallest prime number is 2, which is also the only even prime number. Now, if we list some of the prime numbers, it will help us for the rest of the video. At the start, we have 2, then 3, 5, 7, not 9, but 11, 13, 17, and 19. All these numbers only have 2 factors, 1 and then the number itself. So, let's go and have a look at how the challenge is getting on.
Well, Tom, this time you're in for a bit of a shock because we are right on track. This time we are sure to win. You are seriously going down.
Right, back to the maths. Now, I'm not going to list loads of prime numbers because for this topic these will be enough. But you will have to remember this list. Now, to help with the rest of this burst, we'll keep this list at the bottom here. It would help you to write this list out if you get a question on this topic as well. Before we start looking at an example, we need to think about what the word factor means. Now, a factor is something that goes into a number, like 5 goes into 20, so 5 is a factor of 20. The last word is product. Product just means multiply. So for example, the product of 2 and 3 is found by multiplying the 2 and the 3, which makes 6. Now that we've looked at prime numbers and factors and products, it's time to merge it all together and set up our Christmas tree. I want to find the product of the prime factors of 60. We start off by placing 60, like a star, at the top of the tree, and then we're going to work downwards. From 60, we're going to draw 2 branches coming out. I like to do things in order, as it makes it easier to show the answer at the end. What is the smallest prime number that goes into 60? From our list here, we can see the smallest one is 2. We write 2 under the branch on the left and we circle it as well because it is a prime number. What do you multiply 2 by to get 60? I hope you're thinking 30, and this should be written under the branch on the right. Now, 30 is not a prime number, so we do not circle it, and we need to carry on with our tree. We draw 2 branches coming out of the 30, and let's see if 2 goes into 30 as well. It does. So we write 2 under the branch on the left. This needs to be circled again because it's a prime number. How many times does 2 go into 30? It goes 15 times, so we'll write 15 under the branch on the right. 15 isn't a prime number, so we draw 2 more branches under the 15. Does 2 go into 15? This time it doesn't, so let's look at the next prime number, which is 3. Does 3 go into 15? It does, so 3 pops over here on the left. We'll circle it because it is a prime number. Because 3 goes into 15 5 times, we'll write 5 under the branch on the right. Now 5 is a prime number, so we have to circle this as well. Now, there's no more numbers left, so our Christmas tree is complete. Looking beautiful, isn't it? It just needs some presents. Now watch out, because the question is not finished yet. Although we have made a list of prime factors, we haven't made a product of them all. What is a product again, I hear you ask? Just remember, a product of numbers is when you multiply them all together. So to write our final answer, we put our circled numbers in a line, and then we put multiply signs between them. So it now reads 2 times 2 times 3 times 5. If you work out the answer to this sum, you get 60, which is what we started with. So the answer works. This is a good way to test out whether your answer is correct or not. Now, this answer will gain you full marks, but if you feel like being a smarty pants, then you can add an extra step. Because the answer was 2 times 2 times 3 times 5, we can write the 2 times 2 as 2 squared. So the answer would be 2 squared times 3 times 5. However, make sure you don't make a mistake with this step and throw marks away. So, that's the maths completed. I can kind of guess how the challenge has gone, but let's go anyway and have another look.
Tom, you join us at a very exciting moment because it's not going very well. The guys seem to be grinding to a halt. It's all going wrong.
And again, victory. It's getting easier. So there you have it. Whenever you see product of prime factors, just think of your funky Christmas tree. Thanks for watching, and see you for some more maths on another instalment from PetXI Interactive.